Today I'm here to share with all of you my experience in South Korea as a master's student. Hi everyone, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Sarah Bazher. I'm from the United Arab Emirates. In 2016, I was accepted in one of Korea's most prestigious universities, Seoul National University. Being a student there was challenging, let alone being a foreign student in a community with a low rate of foreigners. So I thought sharing my experience could probably help a lot of you out there who are seeking to study in South Korea or who are already studying in South Korea. Before I go on, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Let's get started. So, let's start with the admissions process. The first thing to keep in mind is that your admission into the university depends 70 to 80% on the professor's acceptance. Once you've got the professor's acceptance to join his lab, your application process is pretty much smooth as long as you submit all the documents on deadline. So the first thing I did was to contact multiple professors within my field of interest. And when I finally got a reply of a professor who was interested in interviewing me, all I had to do was nail the interview. Once I got through the interview, the next step was to submit all the required documents on time, including the statement of purpose, the recommendation letters, and some of the other documents such as the standardized tests. Remember, these documents require a lot of time to prepare, so make sure you give yourself enough time before the application deadlines. And note here, Korean language is not a requirement for you to get admitted into the university, at least not by all departments. However, sometimes your professor might require you to learn language in order to smooth things out for you. Now, studying at Seoul National University through the first year, I had to focus on getting my coursework done, maintaining the GPA as per the requirement of my lab. Throughout the first year, I also focused on getting to know laboratory projects and what type of research topics my lab focuses on. This first year period is also useful to get to know the basic concepts which you're not familiar with usually that are essential for you to carry on your research as a master's student. Once I started my second year of studies, I was almost done with all my coursework, and I started getting to know the processes of the lab, the safety rules, and the available equipment, while at the same time learning the experiments that I will need through my research topic. At this point, I had a pretty good idea which research area I wanted to focus on, which helped my lab seniors guide me through the experiments that I needed to learn in order to achieve proper results for my research. An important note here is that as a master's or a PhD student, you will often do laboratory work, whether it was just conducting research or conducting experimentations for which the professor will pay you. However, a key point here is that due to the short time you have to finish your experimentation and your thesis work, you could actually align your own topic with the topic of the laboratory work just to get it done in time. That was my experience, very briefly explained. Now, if I speak to you guys from my experience as a foreign student who moved to South Korea before learning the language, please learn the language first. When I compare my first year in South Korea to my 2.5 years in South Korea, I have to say, once I learned the language, a lot of things became much easier for me. Whether it was communicating with people or using a lot of online services that makes life easier. So learn the language. Second advice, guys, if you see anything that needs to be changed, then make sure you initiate the change. Alright guys, that's all I have for today's video. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Drop all your comments down below in the comment section or any of your questions. I'll be more than happy to reply.